Alright, here's my... Where's the other person here? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, there's my 3 people. Okay. Hi, I'm Arthur. This is my one-on-one black hole informative speech. First, I'll start with a question. Did you know the nearest supermassive black hole to Earth is in the center of our Milky Way galaxy? According to the article, What is a Black Hole, written by NASA, scientists have dubbed it Sagittarius A, and it's just 26,000 miles away from Earth. It has a mass 4 million times that of our own sun. And as black holes are known for, it too has the force to trap and crush anything on a massive scale, even light that gets close enough. The next question everyone naturally responds with is whether we are in danger of being sucked in by Sagittarius A, or if our own sun will someday become a black hole. Fortunately, a black hole is not a completely mysterious and incomprehensible concept, nor are we in any danger from them at this point in time, as science fiction would have most people believe. To properly answer these questions and more, however, we first have to understand how they are created. According to Cited.org, a black hole is a high-mass object that has been compacted enough to form an extreme gravitational pull that is capable of preventing anything from escaping, especially light. A Virginia Tech's physics article explains that black holes are formed when the internal nuclear fusion at the cores of massive stars can no longer continue because it has run out of nuclear fuel. When this happens, a massive star's own gravity overcomes the internal pressure of the star, which causes the star to collapse in on itself. At this point, the star will compact its great amount of mass enough to emit the extreme gravity that black holes are known for. Our sun simply does not have the mass great enough to achieve all of this, so it will never become a black hole. Now that we know how a black hole comes into existence, we can move on to how it exists. There are many misconceptions about a black hole's properties and what they are capable of. The following, according to HubbleSite.org and Virginia Tech's online article, clarify these facts. First, black holes are not so alien that they can just disobey the laws of gravity like magic or something. Next, the black hole's reach cannot keep infinitely growing in size because the size is relatively constant and measurable in the form of an imaginary sphere surrounding the center of the black hole called the event horizon. The event horizon of a black hole is the point in which, when crossed, all matter and light can no longer escape. This means that black holes cannot eventually suck the entire universe into itself, only the matter that crosses the event horizon. Black holes can also be either extremely large or small, with event horizons that are centimeters big or solar systems big. It is true, however, that within the event horizon and beyond, black holes can eventually slow down time, but it's a little complicated to explain within the short time of this video. However, there's still plenty that's unknown about black holes, such as what happens to the matter once they get sucked in. Some theories exist where everything piles up in the center, or they get transported to a different dimension. Because black holes are such powerful and potentially dangerous phenomenon, we need to know the location of the nearest ones and where to look. It was clarified earlier that our sun does not have the mass to become a black hole, which is a relief considering it's the closest star to us. However, as a Virginia Tech's physics article explains, black holes live up to their name by being invisible to us within the blackness of space. To clarify, they prevent any light that could illuminate themselves from reaching our eyes back on Earth. This makes finding black holes in a timely manner a difficult and necessary task, for our future safety. Luckily, we have used different techniques to discover that some of the nearest black holes to us are currently about 32 million and 160 million light years away from us. And this is according to CBS News and Daily Galaxy news articles online. There's also a supermassive black hole that's believed to be at the center of every galaxy in the universe, including ours, which I mentioned earlier, called Sagittarius A. As of right now, we have just a few ways to find black holes. The first is to look for the effects a black hole would have on objects around it, such as a star that's seemingly orbiting nothing, or a matter being affected by the black hole's gravity. Another way is to use X-rays to detect the gases that get pulled into a black hole, because when they get pulled, they heat up, and we can detect them that way with X-rays. Despite these techniques, we have a long way to go before we can feel confident about the locations of all black holes nearest to us and in our safety from them in general as well. In conclusion, black holes are one of the most fascinating and feared forces in the universe by most people. It's true that they do indeed present a threat, however it is very small, since we more or less know where the closest ones are to us, and they're millions of light years away. In addition, because we know how a black hole is created and works, we know that our own sun can never be a threat to us in that way as well. Black holes are still a source of mystery, however, and we will continue to learn more and continue searching for them as long as people stay curious and respectful of their great power. All information presented here is not my own and will be cited in the video description. Thank you for your time. Bye.